Here we are. It's the final round of the pre-2028 Democratic primary spinner battle. We're down to just two. Arizona Senator Mark Kelly and Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff, two current swing state senators. These two have done what 9 others couldn't do. Kelly started at number 4. Ossoff started at number 8. Some of them might have been your pick to go all the way from the very beginning, but the spinner is about to answer all our questions and crown one of them and send the other one packing. At the end, we'll talk about what we might do for another series. First, we want to find out who's going to win this thing, so let's start in Alaska. The first spin of the finals. Here it is. That is number 2. It's coming to Jon Ossoff. Next, we've got Hawaii. 4 EVs. And Mark Kelly is taking the lead. Next up, it's Washington. A dozen votes coming back to Jon Ossoff. Next, Oregon. And the spinner is going to alternate again and go back to Mark Kelly. Next, California, 54 votes. Huge boost. Let's do the spin. And it's going to be Mark Kelly that takes the big prize. He's the first one with 2 in a row. Next, Nevada. Looks like Kelly, 3 in a row. Next, we're going to head up to the gem state, Idaho. And that's going to be 4 in a row for Kelly. We're going to do Utah next. And the spinner is looking at Mark Kelly for 5 in a row. What about his home state? It's Arizona. Looks like Kelly, he's got a real hot streak. He's going to go up to Big Sky Country next. Ossoff, he's got to wake up. But Mark Kelly continues the momentum. He's got 7 in a row. He's relentless. Let's do Wyoming next. And another one. For Mark Kelly, he's got 8. He's at 100. Next, Colorado. Can Ossoff put up a 2? Yeah, finally. He snaps Kelly's streak at an impressive 8. New Mexico is next. Let's see if Ossoff can get a streak of his own going. Nope. Kelly coming right back. North Dakota's next. Number 1. That's coming to Kelly. Here's South Dakota. Kelly, yet again. Time for Nebraska at large. There's a 2 for Ossoff. Here's the 1st district. And we've got Ossoff. He does have 2 in a row for the first time. Here's the 2nd district. And it looks like Mark Kelly is going to pick it up. Next, the 3rd district. It's going to be number 2 for Ossoff. Now we've got Kansas. They've got 6 EVs. Number 2, Ossoff. Here comes Oklahoma next. And it's right back to Mark Kelly. How about Texas? 40 votes. Right now, Ossoff really needs to pick this state up. Let's do the spin. And that's number 1, Mark Kelly. Extremely dominant. Ossoff has to catch fire sooner. It's going to be all over. Next, Minnesota. That is number 2, Ossoff. Here's Iowa. 6 EVs. Back again to Kelly. How about Missouri? Number 2, we've got Ossoff. Next, Arkansas. And 2 in a row for Ossoff. Louisiana is on deck. Mark Kelly, he comes back again. Next, Wisconsin. And even 10 EVs. Number 1, Kelly, here comes Illinois. 19 EVs. Ossoff is going to pick them up. How about Michigan? 15 of them. Another number 1 for Mark Kelly. Indiana. 11. Number 2, Ossoff. We've got 8 votes at stake in Kentucky. That's a 2, and that is coming to Ossoff. How about Tennessee? Number 2 again, Ossoff, 3 in a row. Mississippi. And it's Mark Kelly now. Picking those up. He's over 200. Ossoff at 110. Next, we've got Alabama. Jon Ossoff, he's getting them. Time for Florida, 30 votes. Another big state. Ossoff cannot afford to lose it. Let's do the spin. That looks like Mark Kelly. And it is. So now we're going to head into Ossoff's home state of Georgia. Ossoff needs to win about 7 or 8 in a row, or it's going to be pretty tough for him to come back. Let's do the spin for Georgia. It's coming to Mark Kelly. Another number 1. Let's do South Carolina. And there's a 2 for Ossoff. Let's see if he does anything with it. We've got North Carolina. Nope. Mark Kelly. He's at 266. He could win it right here on Ohio. Ossoff, his back is against the wall. Let's do the spin. He's going to survive one more spin at least. We've got that coming to Ossoff. Next, West Virginia. Number 2, it's Ossoff. We're going to go to the northeast corner, Maine at large. Ossoff is going to get him. Next, Maine's first. Number 2 again for Ossoff. He's got 4 in a row. Here's the second district. Just inside for Ossoff, he's got 5. Next, New Hampshire. 4 EVs. Another one for Ossoff. He's getting hot, but he's got to do a whole lot more than that. Let's do Vermont next. This is not enough for Mark Kelly, but Ossoff has done it again. He does have 7 in a row, but the next spin is the one he's really going to want to get. It's New York, 28 votes. If it's a 1, it's all over. If it's a 2, we're going to head on. Let's do the spin. It is another 2 for Jon Ossoff. He's got 8 in a row. Both him and Kelly have pulled off the feat. It's still do or die for Ossoff. He's going to look for 9 in a row on Massachusetts. This is number 1. That's the end of this series. We've got Mark Kelly clinching it over Jon Ossoff. Let's finish it up. We've got Connecticut next. That's going to be a 2. It is coming to Ossoff. Rhode Island is the next spin. That looks like Mark Kelly, and it is. Now we're going to do New Jersey. They've got 14 of them. Over the line again for Mark Kelly. Delaware's next. And it's number 1 for Kelly. Maryland is next. Number 2, Jon Ossoff. Here comes Washington, D.C. Number 1, Kelly, Pennsylvania. 19 votes. Ossoff is going to get him. The final spin of this series is Virginia, 13 votes. And picking those up is none other than Mark Kelly. And that wraps up this series. Mark Kelly is the champion. He's beaten Jon Ossoff 314 to 224. Both of them won 8 states in a row, but Kelly was just way too dominant during the first half. He picked up 3 of the 4 big states, plus both home states. Ossoff gave it a great run, but his time is done. So congrats to Mark Kelly. He did what 10 others failed to do, and if you had him as your pick to win from the very beginning, congratulations, you picked a winner. So after this series, if I'm going to do another one, the plan would be to do a pre-2028 Republican primary spinner battle. These series do take time to set up. There's always effort behind the scenes, and they don't really bring in a lot of views. So if you are a fan of this type of series, consider joining the channel or sending a super thanks. But other than that, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this series. Let me know in the comments. What did you think about this finals? Turned out to be kind of a blowout, but let me know if your pick won down below on your way out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to help support the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.